there. Sit yourself down in an easy chair. Max is gonna give us a taste of the outdoor life. We got ducks to hunt and fish to catch. Might even take us to a shooting match. Let's join Max for a bit of the outdoor life.
The Outdoorsman is brought to you by Outdoorsman International. Connect and subscribe via our social media pages. Welcome to The Outdoorsman. I'm Max McNeely. This episode features an animal I've loved hunting since I was a kid, the white-tailed deer. We'll follow multiple hunts with me and my dad from our home in Missouri. Stay tuned. It all begins right after this.
Most people call leaf filter when their gutters are clogged and they notice one of the many issues that can bring. Well, sometimes it's the smell of mildew when water has seeped into the interior walls, or maybe they've spotted mold in the attic. But most often, it's the more obvious signs of damage, like rotten soffit, fascia, or water pooling near their foundation. You can get ahead of costly damage by protecting your home's gutters today. We're in your neighborhood and ready to help.
Schedule your free gutter inspection today. Call 833-LEAF-FILTER or visit leaffilter.com.
Hey folks, Chris Coonahan here with Leaf Filter, America's largest gutter and gutter protection company. Leaf Filter has over 150 locations and has been installed on over 1 million homes. We've been protecting homes now for over 20 years. Our patented technology offers total protection for your home and comes with a lifetime transferable warranty. The process is simple. Give us a call to schedule your free gutter inspection. If you decide to move forward with the project, you put nothing down at all. 833-LEAF-FILTER or visit leaffilter.com today.
Dangerous ladders, gutter muck? Ugh, no wonder you hate cleaning your gutters. Good thing there's Leaf Filter. Our patented filter technology keeps leaves and debris out of your gutters forever. Guaranteed. Call 833-LEAF-FILTER to get started and get the permanent gutter solution that ends clogs for good.
They took the time to answer all of our questions. They really put us at ease.
End clogged gutters for good. Call 833-LEAF-FILTER or visit leaffilter.com today.
Car wrecks don't just happen from 9 to 5. If you're in a wreck, we're available 24/7.
Don't wait until tomorrow to get the help you need now. In a wreck, need a check?
Patterson Legal is the way to go. Call 920-0000.
Navigating healthcare can be tricky, but you don't have to do it alone. The Navigator Project is here to help Missourians every step of the way. We provide free, personalized assistance with enrollment in the healthcare marketplace. We'll guide you through your options, help find the right plan, and get the coverage you need. Go to ma4web.org and select the Services tab to find a navigator. Brought to you by the Missouri Association of Area Agencies on Aging.
Car wrecks don't just happen from 9 to 5. If you're in a wreck, we're available 24/7.
Don't wait until tomorrow to get the help you need now. In a wreck, need a check?
Patterson Legal is the way to go. Call 920-0000.
This adventure takes us to Missouri. This state is home to over 6 million people, including me and my family. When I was just 6 years old, my dad acquired this beautiful piece of land that will be home to generations of McNeelys still to come. The property is a combination of forests surrounding open areas containing our home and outbuildings. The rest is pastures growing hay. The surrounding neighbors have similar layouts. The wild forest in our patch of Missouri is much larger than the open areas. I thank God every day that I'm able to live in such a beautiful and peaceful place. Since I was a child, I've always had a passion for the outdoors and hunting. One of my favorite activities was deer hunting with my dad. Other than my very first deer, which was taken in Alabama, my dad and I would always make it a point to be home in Missouri for opening day. The white-tailed deer, named for the characteristic white underside of its tail, is an iconic symbol of the wilderness. These gentle herbivores are known for their agility and keen senses, which they rely on to navigate the forest's many challenges. As autumn approaches, the bucks engage in a ritual known as the rut, where they begin competing for the attention of does. Their antlers, shed and regrown each year, are both weapons and symbols of their strength and vitality.
Max, opening morning of deer season one more time, buddy.
Yep, we're back at it again.
We've been doing this a bunch of years. Even when you were just about knee-high to a grasshopper, you'd come out and hang out with me.
Yeah, I've had some experience since then.
Well, we'll see what happens today. We've seen some deer around.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, the big bucks always go nocturnal before the season opens.
Yeah, they go into hiding.
Oh, there's a little deer. Little forked horn, he's just a baby. Let him walk.
Yeah, he's pretty small.
Yeah.
Hopefully other people let him go so he can grow.
Well, you know, I've always wondered, because we're surrounded by other ranches and farms, and we hear a lot of shots over the course of the deer season. I wonder if my neighbors see a little guy like that and have the restraint to let him walk too, or whether they just shoot the first thing that walks in front of them.
I'd like to think they do.
There he is going across. He doesn't even know we're here. Would have been an easy shot for us.
Mm-hmm.
We want mature does, mature bucks,
Mm-hmm.
and I just wonder how many of my neighbors feel the same way.
No telling. We let them walk, so we can only do that much.
Sometimes I'd rather get up and go drive or walk or actively go pursue and hunt.
A little spot and stalk, yeah.
But with deer hunting, that's not always effective. You gotta kind of sit your stand in a place where you get crossing animals and you've seen them before, and you know it's just a matter of time before you see them again.
Yep.
Look, there's a deer.
He's trotting through too.
Yeah, see if you can get on him fast enough.
See if I can stop him. He's still gone. All right.
Like that's a miss. He's going for the woods. I think you may have hit him that time. He got into the woods. We'll have to follow him up and see if he's down. He wouldn't stop. He wouldn't give you a broadside shot, so you had to kind of take a trotting shot there.
Well, I think I definitely missed the first one, but the second one, I think I may have hit him. It was right before he got into the tree line, so.
I think you got him.
Looked like a decent-sized buck. We'll have to go find out, though. All right, Milo's right up here. I'm pretty sure he's already got it, so let's go check it out and see what we got. Got it, Milo? Good job, Milo. We're fine. Good job. Okay, he's done. He's done, though.
One antler.
Yeah, he only got the one.
That one broke off, it looks like.
Looks like it's been broke off, too. Probably from a fight with another buck or something, I would think.
Yeah, it's an old break.
From our angle, we could only see this antler, so we assumed he had two of them, but
That first shot I missed. That second shot, it got him just in the lower boiler room here, and he didn't get too far, maybe 40, 50 yards from the tree line here. Mr. Milo and the other two dogs here, they got in pursuit. Milo, get off him. And they found him. Now the fun part, dragging them out and cleaning them, but that's what we do.
Is your body telling you something? You know, there's more than 50 million Americans living with joint pain every day, which means it could be affecting you or someone you love. Hi, I'm Ken Mears, the founder and CEO of Great Healthworks, the makers of Omega XL. Folks, the good news is you do not have to live in pain. Pain is manageable, it's controllable, and it's fixable. You know, when we started Great Healthworks, the mission was to find a natural solution for the aches and pains that prevent us from enjoying our lives and doing the things we love. Look, we're all overusing our bodies as we age, but I think we all want to remain mobile, active, and independent, right? And that's why I created Omega XL. It's a natural, drug-free, powerful joint pain supplement that can literally change your life.
I just rode 8 miles on my bike. The achiness in my joints is diminished. I don't feel nearly as old. I've got more energy, feeling much better.
My fingers are flexible. My hands feel great. I'm able to work my tools.
Omega XL is made from the green lip mussels that are sustainably farmed in the pristine waters of New Zealand, some of the cleanest waters in the world. It's a one-of-a-kind oil extract. It's small, a soft gel, easy to swallow, with no aftertaste. Plus, it's backed by science.
Omega XL is really in a class all its own. It has over 35 years of clinical research that show that it helps joint pain due to inflammation, it helps muscle soreness due to overactivity, and it can even help respiratory health.
Give Omega XL a chance and see the difference it can make in your life. You'll be happy that you did.
Call now or go to OmegaXL.com/buy-direct. And when you buy 1 bottle of Omega XL, get another absolutely free. That's 2 bottles for only $39.95. Order right now and we'll also include a bottle of Vitamin XL D3 absolutely free on your first order. Act now.
You want the work done right? You need real people who value your time and your experience. Someone who can do it all, from custom fit holsters and high-grade laser engraving to professionally installed optics and precision laser bore sighting. You want a sharper blade and a cleaner firearm? You want excellence. You want Brothers Arms. We're your family at first sight, so give us a shot.
For decades, the injury attorneys at the Monty Law Firm have been successfully fighting for the rights of serious accident victims.
If you've been seriously injured in a car or trucking accident, you'll want experience on your side.
Don't face the insurance company alone. After a serious accident, call the Monty Law Firm.
We've recovered over $300 million for accident victims.
Put that experience to work for you.
Call the Monty Law Firm at 364-1650. Get more. Get Monty.
Over the years, I've encountered a variety of wildlife, including coyotes, fox, bobcats, coons, possums, armadillos, and turkeys. My neighbors report they have seen black bears and mountain lions in our area. I suspect my pack of hounds keeps those critters at a distance. We also have lots of deer. The white-tailed deer is the most widespread deer species in the Western Hemisphere. It's found from Canada into South America and has several subspecies. In the wild, deer can live 5 to 6 years, but in captivity, they can live up to 14 years of age. There's an estimated 30 million deer in North America today. This is a classic story of successful game management. In the 1930s, there were only 30,000 whitetails in the USA. The sustenance hunters shot them year-round for food, thus reducing the population to near extinction. My great-grandpa Lloyd McNeely told my dad when he was growing up in those days, they never saw a deer or turkey. After World War II, established seasons, bag limits, and conservation programs have allowed the deer population to bounce back and surge to new levels of the current overpopulation. There's more deer in this nation now than when the first European settlers arrived. The increased food supply is also a big reason. Our farmers grow corn, wheat, soybeans, and other crops that are prime deer food. They're always raiding my orchard. Here's my apple trees in mid-July. They've picked every little green apple that they can reach. I also put out salt and mineral blocks for them each year.
Another opening morning.
We saw a couple of deer way out there early. They were out of range. We got a any deer tag and 2 doe tags to fill.
Hopefully we can get a nice buck. We've been seeing them move around a lot more. It's definitely the rut, you can tell.
All right, there's a deer way out there. He's running. Oh, I can't get on him. That sun flared right in my... And he ducked into the woods. Boy, looked like a pretty good buck, but I couldn't get on him.
Yeah, it was hard to find in the camera. I got on him, but even then, it was still hard to see him.
That sun flared right in my lens.
Yeah, I bet it did.
Come back out and give me another try, buddy. They don't do that, do they?
Not typically. Usually it's a one-way trip when they come through our pasture.
Okay, over there by the cedar trees, there's something moving. And that's a buck. Let me try and get on him. Oh, man, he ducked back into the woods.
He didn't come out too far, did he?
No, he came out, looked around, ducked back in. And he's gone. All right, well, that's 2 bucks we've seen this morning. Not bad.
Definitely busy.
All right, look at that, Max. Another deer stepped right out there by them cedars, in between them. Look at him, he's posing broadside. We'll take him. Down, 1 shot.
That was nice. 1 and done.
Looked like a spine shot to me.
Yep.
Because he didn't flinch, he just went down.
Typically when they just drop like that, it means you spined him pretty good. That's what it looks like to me. He's already pretty much stopped moving.
Yeah, no, he's a dead deer. This back pasture always seems to produce deer, doesn't it?
Heck yeah.
We'll go take a look, and now the hard work begins.
Yeah. All right, good job, Dad.
Yes, sir. Opening morning deer. Nothing finer. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Got a little one starting to grow there. We'll call him a 7-pointer. We saw 2 bigger bucks earlier, and I couldn't get on him. The first one, he was dogging a doe across the pasture. And when I got on him, the sun flared right in my scope. And I couldn't lock on, and then he was in the woods and gone. And then we saw another one right over here by this cedar tree. And he must have seen us or been suspicious or whatever. And he turned and disappeared back in the woods. It was a different deer. This was the 3rd or 4th buck we saw this morning. We saw a couple of does earlier and let them go. A nice Missouri white-tailed deer at 7:50 in the morning on opening day. I'm pretty happy with this guy. I saw a couple of bigger bucks earlier. I'd have been happy with them too, but Mama's going to be happy because we've got some fresh deer meat to put in the freezer. And you know, that's what it's all about, man. We feed the deer, we harvest a few during deer season, and put a nice, beautiful animal like this in the freezer to feed the family. Thank you, Lord.
We've always loved taking care of our home, but last year, Grandpa here broke his arm. We realized some home maintenance jobs aren't worth the risk.
That's when we call Leaf Filter to protect our gutters.
Leaf Filter's patented filter technology keeps debris out of your gutters for good.
They gave us a free inspection, and we had the system installed that week.
My only regret is not calling him sooner.
Now we can focus on what we really enjoy.
Join millions of satisfied homeowners. Call 833-LEAF-FILTER today or visit leaffilter.com.
Most people call Leaf Filter when their gutters are clogged and they notice one of the many issues that can bring. Well, sometimes it's the smell of mildew when water has seeped into the interior walls, or maybe they've spotted mold in the attic. But most often, it's the more obvious signs of damage, like rotten soffit, fascia, or water pooling near their foundation. You can get ahead of costly damage by protecting your home's gutters today. We're in your neighborhood and ready to help.
Schedule your free gutter inspection today. Call 833-LEAF-FILTER or visit leaffilter.com.
It's that time of year again when the school bell starts ringing and it's time to get our kids back into the routine. Consistency fosters discipline and empowers young minds. Make sure they eat a wholesome breakfast followed by a healthy lunch to fuel their adventures and keep them strong and focused. But beyond the classroom, let's encourage a well-rounded active lifestyle for our kids. With a balanced routine of learning and being active, kids will embrace each day with enthusiasm. Join News Press Now, Weaver Overhead Door, Getz Credit Union, United Fiber, and Roberts Roofing in helping all kids become active kids.
It's a new season. Get on your feet. Ladies off your shoulders. Come on.
I can't believe I just said that. I'm getting way too comfortable around here.
So good, it make you want to sing.
I sing a lot. I'm like a walking musical.
Kelly's all new this fall. Get on your feet.
This fall.
Good evening. Carbon-based life forms.
In a world of super dull son-in-laws.
Hello.
Wicked smart wives.
Damn straight.
And devious daughters.
I'm a bona fide superhero.
I know where she's coming from. I spent my whole life, being riveting.
Only Plaid Man.
I am just too powerful.
Can save the day.
Where'd he go? Oh, that's his superpower. He can escape conversations in a single bound.
Last Man Standing.
Together we are powerful.
I really believe that in my spirit and in my heart.
We've been working on this since the ancient times, and you should be all right.
Oh, you're crying.
I'm underneath a microscope all the time. You deserve to be loved and respected.
Well, we got another opening morning here. This episode is actually almost all opening mornings over the last few years.
Pretty much, yeah.
Because the way it's trended, we see deer opening day, and then it gets pretty sparse and tough the rest of the season.
Yeah, after that opening day massacre, they seem to go into hiding, don't they? We've already heard quite a few shots this morning.
Okay, look over here to the right. There's one coming out.
Mm-hmm, I see her.
Looks like she's all by herself. Look at her. She's going to stop there and pose right in the middle of the field.
Maybe we'll just let her go, and maybe a buck will be following her.
I always like to try and get a buck tag filled opening morning, because we have an any deer tag, which we use for the bucks, and then 2 doe tags. And now she's out of here. All right, here comes another one from the right.
Almost the exact same spot as it.
And she's got a little smaller one following her out. That's a mature animal right there. We might ought to take her. Go ahead and line up, take that shot.
Instead of waiting for the bucks all day. Pretty good one. All right, I'm ready. I'm gonna take her right here. I know I hit her.
Well, she looks like she's hit and she's running. And she's disappeared into the woods.
Oh, man. I was really hoping to not have to track one, but I know I hit her good, man. She can't have gone too far.
Well, let's hope we can find her. We'll probably have to get the hounds on the trail just in case. They usually expedite the process.
They definitely help save us some time getting on that blood trail. I know I hit her good, man. So she couldn't have gone too far. Let's go get the dogs, make sure, and go find her. Hopefully we won't have to finish her.
Yeah, hopefully we'll find her piled up in the edge of the woods. You did hit her, Max.
I knew I hit her good.
She's over here in the woods.
It just shows how tough these deer are. Even after you hit them, they still take off on you.
Milo already found her.
That was an easy track for Milo this time.
Milo and Shred.
I thought we were going to have to go looking for her.
2 blood dogs.
Yeah. Milo, get off. Yeah, he's definitely done. You can tell. Just goes to show how tough these things are.
Yeah.
I knew I nailed it. Milo. Milo's got the GoPro on. We got the Milo cam. We're all coming through here. Milo. Didn't get too far. Oh yeah, she's got a good size on her. Looks like some good meat. Wouldn't you agree, Milo?
Well, there's the entry wound right on the shoulder where you're aiming. And she still took off and ran a long way.
That's what I'm saying, considering, yeah. So I was so mad, I was like, I know I hit her good.
It's amazing, even with their heart shot out, how far they can run.
Shows the strength of adrenaline, how far adrenaline can push you in that moment, because I know I nailed her good, so for her to get this far, it just shows.
You know, I was counting shots this morning.
Yeah.
You were number 112.
Yeah, it almost sounded like 4th of July for a few minutes there, just pop, 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 pop.
Yeah.
So I'm glad we finally got our chance. We had a few smaller does earlier we saw. They were a little smaller, so we decided to pass them up, hoping for a big buck to come by, but he didn't show up, and we figured, well, we might want to take one of these good does if we get a better doe come around. And
that's pretty much what happened.
yeah, this girl came out with a smaller doe, and she looked pretty good to me, so you agreed.
You're a beautiful animal. I hate to take you out, but your meat will be utilized and appreciated. Thank you, Lord, for the bounty of the land.
Amen. And thank you for not having to track it too far. It's cold out here. It's a little snow. We got the snow and we got a doe down. Snow and doe, baby.
Snow and doe.
Yes, sir.
And Milo.
Snow doe and Milo.
And Shreddo.
Shreddo and Bucko, Maxo. Now we gotta do some cleano. Good dogs. Didn't have to work too hard. That's good though. That's what we want.
He likes to chew on it, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Milo.
Milo, stop tearing it. I found her. You did your part.
He says, can I have a bite? Okay, you gotta go for the freezer.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lord.
I'm Max McNeely. Join me again next time for another exciting adventure on The Outdoorsman. The Outdoorsman is brought to you by Outdoorsman International. Connect and subscribe via our social media pages.